Hi, yes, it's me again. I'm just going to set the timer this time. Sorry about the cliffhanger, it wasn't intentional and it wasn't as interesting as you think it's going to be. So please don't get your hopes up, it's not going to be like an episode of Dallas or anything where you're missing a lot. Anyway, as most of you know, I'm going to be 70 in November. And it's been kind of freaking me out. I don't know why milestone birthdays just kind of freak me out. I'll be okay when it's gone and gone past. And everybody so far has been really kind to me because they know how I'm feeling a little bit. So I got a wonderful package, as you know, yesterday. And one that's still missing, unfortunately. But we've got fingers crossed that it will turn up eventually. Yeah, I'm wearing my shoulder strap. Strapping. Because I must have had my arm out of bed last night and it was cold and it was extremely stiff when I woke up this morning. I couldn't move it. Tell you one thing, ladies, if you've got anything wrong with you, you can't beat a bit of neoprene. You know, these stretchy type. I've got them for my wrists, I've got them for my knees, I've got ankle ones, I've got every bit of me. If I put them all on at once, I'd be like a neoprene woman, wouldn't I? But you can't beat it. Anyway, my gorgeous friend Efrain sent me an early birthday present, but I'm allowed to open it. This was the one that went missing because it got stuck in the customs. So your guess is as good as mine as what is in it. I suspect it's going to be yarn of some description. Yeah, so bear with me while I'm opening it. I took the paper off it, but I haven't actually opened the package. I was very restrained because I got it yesterday. And I thought I'm not going to open it until I can make a video. So, yay me for my restraint, which is not like me normally. I'm like ripping into things, yeah. But I knew I wanted to video this one because I'm sure it's going to be something gorgeous. He's got a knack of sending me something really beautiful. So let's open it up. You ready? Are you ready? It's so exciting, it's like Christmas! Oh dear, what we got here? Oh, first of all I've got, first of all I've got a card. Miss Jan. Rose in the Philippines calls me Miss Jan as well. I feel quite important because everybody calls Margaret, you know, sheepishly Sherry. They call her Miss Margaret. So what have I got here? Oh, it's a happy Halloween card. Oh, what a lovely, lovely words. It's personal, so I don't want to read it out. Sorry to torment you, but yeah, it's happy Halloween and love from Efrain. And he hopes this parcel of goodies puts a smile on my face. Oh, that's lovely, Efrain. Thank you very, very much. Right, what we're going to look at. Oh, first thing I can see, to go with my huge big knitting is a big crochet hook. I've not got one that big. Nope, not got one that big. 25mm. And it's got a little thumb bit there to put you, because I'm a bit hopeless when they're all rounded. I can't get they turn around in my hand. You know, my hands are funny. It's one of the joys of getting old. Please don't mention getting old. I don't want to know. I was the same before I turned 40. 39 sounded okay, 40 sounded dreadful. Then I was the same when it was like in my 50s and I was going up to 60, that sounded terrible. But I wasn't too bad about reaching 60 because I could retire. Because my health was really, you know, and they were not being cooperative with me at work. So I was so glad to be 60 and get out of that place. Anyway, that's another story, isn't it? We won't talk about that. Lots of goodies, lots and lots of goodies. What is in here? It's some pink, gorgeous pink, Bernat. Oh, it's falling out the bottom. Oh no, I think this is just the pull pouch. It might be the yarn that's in it. Oh yeah, it is. It's Bernat. Oh, has it gone? What's here? Rolled away. Sesame. Isn't that beautiful? I love bright colours. Anything to do with like jewel colours, I love them. I'm not a pale person. Teeth, I'm not a pale colour person. Oh look, almost matches my blouse. Yeah. Oh, I must tell you about what I had on yesterday. I was doing very well. Lovely beads, long beads. Came to eat my dinner, whatever you want to call it, evening meal. Leans forward and of course the beads went in the dinner. And then they slapped back and they went splatter. So it was like a tie-dyed effect of dinner all over my top. Fortunately, I've got a very good stain squirty thing that you put on before you put them in the washing machine. So hopefully it's all come out. I'm such a messy eater. Right, so, oh yeah, got some more of it. Oh, there's lots of it, lots of it, lots of it. Is it wool, this one? I know he loves wool usually. I'll find out what he's got in it. Do you know, I really should put glasses on, shouldn't I? It is 100% virgin wool. Oh, I better not spoil this, Efrain. No machine washing for this little one. Oh, there's quite a lot of it as well. Oh, thank you. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I've got something in a little bag. A baggie. Oh, what have I got in here? Oh, this is lovely. Do you know, I knew I should have put my glasses on for this. It's... oh. I think it's... oh, there's my phone. It's probably my dog walker. It's a candle. Isn't that gorgeous? He must know I love my smellies. Oh, and hand sanitizers, they're cute because they're so small they fit in your bag or your pocket, don't they? I've never seen them this tiny. That is so useful, absolutely useful. And what else have I got in here? Caramels! Ooh! I will break my diet. Well, I've already broke it yesterday actually. I eat these, but very slowly. Oh, do you know, I do suppose I'd better go and have a look what that message is. Can you just wait one moment in suspense before I open the rest of this parcel? Because it's probably the dog walker to see if Buster's fit enough to go, ooh, to go on a walk today. Just bear with me 1 second while I get it. Gigi has to jump off the chair to come and join me. Yes, it is. It's a message from Sue, which I probably can't read because I've not got my glasses on. Right, let's see what it says here. Oh, she's sorry she can't make it today. She'll be able to fit him in sometime tomorrow. I hope that's okay. Yes, that's okay. I'll just put yes. Okay with us. Send that off to her. I'm flexible, I don't mind, because he goes out twice a week. And he was a bit dodgy on his pins when she took him out the other day. So she was going to check with me anyway to see whether or not he was able to go. Right. So I'm going to have another look here. Oh, I've got some more with this beautiful colour. This is Festival Chunky. Oh, there's more of these. Do you know, I do love these colours, honestly. Couldn't have picked anything nicer for me. I just love what I call like the jewel colours. I love them. This is Festival Chunky, and this is this one wool. Efrain's a wool man. He loves his wool. Oh, I can't read. Sorry about that. I can't read it. Anyway, that's what it is. I'm sure you'll know what it is. It's not vanity that I don't wear my glasses. It's just that they're reading glasses. So obviously I don't walk about with them on my eyes all the time. Oh, there's more of those. My goodness, this is like Aladdin's, what is it? The never-ending box, isn't it? There's more of those, more. Oh, I'm going to have such fun with these, aren't I? And then, oh, Woolies, I've not had that. Do you know, I love this worsted weight, and we don't really have anything. Our Arons are thicker, and our double knitters are finer. So I struggle, you know, with patterns that say, for worsted wool, I really struggle. I don't know whether the UK is just being stubborn because, you know, we have our double knit, we have our Aran, what more do you want? You know, but I wish they, or I could get American yarn, you know, in the UK. I can get it, but it tends to be the English version of it. I order what is supposed to be like the Red Heart, and when it arrives, it's not like the US Red Heart, it's something completely different. Got another one of those, yes, Woolies. Oh, it's like, honestly, it goes on. What have I got here? This one is Bonnet Alpaca. Oh, you are really ruining me. You're spoiling me to death, Efrain. This is gorgeous. Oh, these are definitely going to be for me. Nobody else is having these, I'm afraid. Oh, and there's 6 of those. Do you know, you are absolutely ruining me to bits here. They are so lovely. And it's kind of going on and on and on. There's some Stitch Studio Storybook Lullaby. That's pretty, isn't it? Pretty. Oh, it feels so soft. So soft. I wish I had my glasses on and I could tell you what it is. It's a hand washer one. Oh no, you can machine wash one, I beg your pardon. It's called Florina. It's beautiful. It's got it all written in little writing what it is, but you know. Go back to the old story, I should bring my glasses. I need Sue with her eyes, don't I? She wears hers permanently on top of her head when she's here, so she can keep peeping down to see what's in it. Right, what have I got here? What have I got? I've got another little. Oh, they're cute. All my kind of buttons, colours. Yeah, they're lovely. You've really put some thought into this, Efrain. He knows me so well. What else have I got in here? Oh, yeah, some more of those, you know, the grippy things for, they always come in handy, those, because they do tend to wear out after a little while. Some grippy things for me. With pens and pencils, but they'll go on my hooks with me. What else have I got? Oh, an elephant and a balloon. Apparently it's got the hook in it and 3 little colours of yarn in it to make, with the instructions to make this little elephant with a balloon. That's cute, isn't it? Oh, and I've got another one which makes 3 rings. Crochet hook, 3 colours of yarn and an instruction book. That's so nice, isn't it? Oh gosh, you've got to keep me busy. And there's more. Come here, there's more. 2 books of crochet. Is it on knitting? And I haven't got either of them, thank you. 101 crochet squares. That is so useful, isn't it? I've got Crochet Learn To books and they've got like a little few squares in them. But this has got 101 different squares. Woo! And a bookmark. That is lovely. Oh, do you know, I feel like Christmas has come. I feel so special. Honestly, I do. Oh, and this one's Leisure Arts Fashion Collection. See what's in this one. Oh, those are pretty, aren't they? Those are really, really pretty. Look to see myself wearing any of those. And those are pretty too. Oh gosh. That's my phone now, and I'm not going to answer it. It'll be somebody trying to sell me something, so if they really want me, they'll phone me back. And then that one's got the squares on the bottom. The answering machine will pick it up. Oh, this is the last thing in it. A personal organiser. Isn't that cute? Oh, I've not got anything like this. Oh, that's so sweet. There's room in for a pen. Room in for my bus pass or cards or something. Those are the cards, aren't they, I presume? Maybe a little bit of money in there. Oh, this is so sweet. And it's got like a little handle. This will be handy actually, because I don't like to carry a handbag when I'm on my scooter. So, you know, because there's nowhere to put it basically. Oh, I haven't got one sleeve turned up. I know, I was thinking about doing the washing up. Only thinking about it, so don't go hysterical. That's so cute. I don't know quite what that pocket's for. Maybe the phone, maybe my phone. That is very useful, Efrain. Very, very useful, that. It's just about the right. I can put it on my wrist so that nobody can nab it off me. So that is... I've got handbags that go across me, but when I'm on my scooter and I've got my shopping bags, my scooter has a piddly little basket on the front that holds about a loaf. And so I'm trying to balance shopping bags. I put them in my footwell, you know. And I've even got a big clip thing that hangs on the handlebars where I clip them on. But then that gets in the way when I'm turning right and left, you know. There's a backpack on the back of it, but that's a bit awkward really, because I have to get out off my scooter to put things in my backpack. And some days when I'm having a not too good of a day, I look as though I've been in the pub. I get off my scooter and I'm like all over the place. I'm sure people think I'm a secret drinker. And I very, very rarely have a drink. I'm not teetotal, but I very, very rarely have a drink. Ow, my knee. Sorry about that. My knee's bent up and it's stuck. But I went into our Marks and Spencer's. It's a food, well, it sells clothes as well, but our little one only sells food. And I saw the meal deal there. So I got a chicken and everything like that. It's meant to be for two, but I always choose the option where I can split it up, you know, to make it do for me twice or 3 times. So I've got a chicken, which I've got to cook tonight. Some other things as well. And then you had a choice of a bottle of wine. But I'm saying to her, I said, well, have you got the non-alcoholic wine? You know, and she's looking at me like I'm crackers. Anyway, she found me that there's you get 2 bottles of the non-alcoholic wine with this £10 meal deal. So I was quite happy with that. It gives you the illusion that you're actually having a glass of wine with your meal. But it's actually elderflower or something, or it's fizzy. But it tastes nice. So I think, you know, my mind thinks I'm having a glass of wine when I'm actually not. As I say, I'm not teetotal at all, but with all the medications I'm on, I can go a bit, if I take any. I'm alright with a glass, you know, but if I take more than a couple of glasses, I'm all over the spot. I'm bad enough without anything to drink. I hate going out for a meal, you know, when you sort of stand up from the table, you do the totter and the stagger and you have to hold on to something. I'm sure people think, how many glasses of wine did she have with her dinner? I can do it on my own, and I don't need any alcohol to make me wobble. So, thank you very, very much. Christmas in October, Efrain, thank you very, very much. He did give me permission to open my birthday present before the time, so I'm so happy about that. I got remarkable self-control over that one because it came yesterday. Normally I'm straight in the parcel, ripping it open, you know. So after I've had my lunch, I'm going to have a caramel. And I might even light my candle. Yeah, and use my hand sanitizer. I was searching through the hat patterns, as you know. I was still looking through them. I mean, how can you have about 150 hat patterns and you don't want to make any of them, you know? Anyway, I found one that I thought, it's not too bad. I started it and then it was so tight, because I was using quite thick wool, it was tight, tight, tight. So that came back. So I'm using the idea of the pattern, but I'm doing mine in the chunky on a much bigger hook. So of course I had to scale it down because I couldn't do the increases. Otherwise it would have fitted, I don't know, somebody with a head that big. Me and hats. I'm definitely going to do some more of the flapper hat because everybody seems to like that one. And I love the turban hat, but for the weather in England it wouldn't be very much good because the wind would blow through the granny stitches, you know. And yet I don't want to do just plain, you know, trebles, double crochet. Oh, excuse me. Double crochets too. I don't want to do just plain stitches, as I just think that would be really too plain, you know. So I need to find a nice stitch in my stitch pattern books. This is where they're useful, isn't it, having stitch pattern books. I'm always doing that. I'm a demon for doing that. I'll find a cardigan pattern or a sweater pattern that I like, and I think I like it, but it's too plain, or it's too this, or it's too that. I want to put a cable in it, or I want to put a different stitch in it. So I go look at the stitch books, and that's why I'm happy about getting the granny square, because I do love granny squares, and I love granny square clothing, even though it's so 60s and 70s, whatever, 80s maybe. But I do love it. I made a fantastic jacket for Efrain one time. She goes to these festivals, music festivals. When I'd finished it off, I was really loath to give it to her because I really loved it. It was all shades of pinks and purples, and it had a black edging around all the squares. The only thing I didn't like about it was that it had massively wide sleeves. You know how I feel about wide sleeves. They're nice to look at, but I get hooked up on everything. I mean, even this top is one of my favourites because I love the colours in it. But it's just got slightly wide sleeves, you know, like the ends of them. Plus I've got short arms, so they're a bit long on me. And they get in everything. You know, I'm dipping them in my dinner, I'm dipping them in my... I mean, washing up, I have to roll everything up here. Because when I'm washing the dishes, I sort of have to lean, you know, onto the sink, because otherwise my back starts to hurt too much. But I've tried sitting. But when the cabinet's not meant for anybody in, like in a chair or anything, you've got to sit sideways to do the dishes, and it's not a good thing really. So I have to roll my sleeves right up here because I keep leaning every time my back hurts. I'll lean because I get everything wet through. And then I get my bosoms wet because I put them down as well. Oh, to be flat chested. I'm wearing a minimizer today, so I'm not looking as big. I'm getting very personal with my comments today, aren't I? Anyway, I won't see Sue probably until maybe next week. But, you know, with the schedule she's on, I've got a funny feeling she may not make it next week. But I'm sure she's going to be having a good time. And she goes to the Lake District. She's meeting up with quite a few friends up there, and they're making a... Apparently it's guys who used to work in the same company, and they used to have like an annual pre-Christmas dinner every year. And they've either retired or they've moved to other companies. I think the company changed and merged in with somebody else. But they carried on the tradition, you know, of meeting up. So they meet up somewhere in the Lake District, spend an evening in the hotel having a meal and that. I think Sue spends a couple of evenings up there. But as you said, she'll be doing the chit-chat, and she won't be doing much crochet. Well, Buster's fast asleep, and Gigi's on the chair, guarding the house across the road, who's having a new roof put on. Oh, and that's my timer, so that's my cue to say goodbye. No more cliffhanger. So goodbye from us, and we'll see you all very soon.